Welcome back, everybody. This is Nightflight, and today Tony Sayers is back, and we hope we will not be deleted again.
Yeah, they didn't like our last interview, did they?
Yeah, you know what the two of us cannot talk about, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much everything.
So, Tony, welcome back.
Thanks for having me back. Always good to come on.
Yeah. I had the impression, when our two names show up, it's, they have to check it out.
Yeah, well, I've got another guy in Australia. We have the same problem now. We try to upload something and literally got a strike within minutes. So I don't know. I'm sort of hanging in there on YouTube. I think I told you off air that I was on 2 strikes and one's just expired now. So I'm down back to 1, and I nearly got a copyright strike thanks to our friend Magenta. So yeah, hanging in there.
Yeah. So you are a little bit have a little bit of a tizzy with her, yeah?
Well, she's in a tizzy with me. That's the truth of it, and it's not just her that's in a tizzy with me. All her friends are in a tizzy with me. But yeah, I made a video yesterday, really just to update people. But I can go into it a little bit if you want me to.
Yeah, sure. Go on.
Yeah. Okay. So for maybe some of your viewers that don't know what's been going on, I do like New Age review videos, and where I basically just break them down and go through all the deceptions. It's never anything like ultra personal or attacking the person themselves. It's really attacking the message, because there's a lot of deception within the message, which is leading people astray. And we know all about the New Age stuff, and aligning them with spiritual bypassing and savior programs and all of this stuff. And I've done quite a few of these New Age reviews. I get people send them into me now. I get so many emails. Can you do this person? Can you do On the Horizon now? Can you do Laurie Ladd? Can you do? So I got a list as long as my arm of people that wanted to. And I kept getting this name come up, Magenta Pixie. It came up so many times. I was like, I'll go and check her out then. And then, as with all of the videos that I have to sit through, it's intensely painful. I often need to get my New Age vomit bucket out by the end of it, and just sitting through the whole, fake positivity, fake love and light, all this stuff. We've ascended to the new earth. We're going to 5D, yada, yada, yada. And the one that I watched, it's really weird. It's very synchronistic, because the ones that I stumble across are particularly bad, right? I did Till Swan, and her latest upload when I did Till Swan was about orgies and stuff, really weird stuff. I was like, right, great, that's made my job easy then. And there's been a couple of other occasions where it just so happens that the time that they upload their latest video tends to be a really, really bad one for them and a really easy one for me to break down. But this Magenta Pixie, so I stumbled across her, and it was really bad, like with all the hypnotic voice and the colours that she uses and the symbology in the background. The whole thing is like a hypnosis video. And we know that they use symbols and certain frequencies and tone of voice and repetition to put people into that kind of that brainwave state, which makes things more suggestible. I have to say, I think I did a really good job breaking it down, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I think I hit on all the points that there were to hit on there. And so I upload it, and within a day, I'm getting a really abnormal amount of troll comments, which is really out the norm. I'm always getting troll comments, but this was weird. Then a video goes up about me, a 30-second video goes up about me on YouTube, how I'm jealous, and it's really poor. It's like there's this music and this picture. They've caught me at a bad angle with my face on like that, so they've got this this unattractive picture of me. So that went up, and I'm like, well, I've triggered someone here. And then anyway, it gets worse, because then I receive an email from YouTube that Magenta has requested that the video gets taken down. And if it doesn't get taken down within 7 days, I get a copyright strike. So anyway, I left it up for 6 days and took it down because I didn't want to get the copyright strike. But bearing in mind, this video, it only had like 1,000 views, if you believe the view count on YouTube. I never know if that's accurate or not, really. So she's asked for it to be taken down. Then the day after that, I get a 2-week strike on YouTube for something else. I don't know whether it was related to that or not. I'm trying to go through the timeline quite quickly here, but just to see the extent of what they've gone to and the reaction to the video. And then out of the blue, which is really funny, I find all this hilarious. Like, people, they're making videos about me. I really don't care, because truth doesn't fear investigation, does it, right? So then Jeffrey Doughty, who I've been on his show twice, right? Bearing in mind, Magenta Pixie's got 132,000 YouTube subscribers. Jeffrey Doughty's got 50,000. I've got 7,000, right? I'm a drop in the ocean to these. So he makes this really bizarre video going on the attack about me, just saying how wonderful Magenta is and how she's a great person and how her information's great. And how she's not telling people to just sit back, even though she's telling people to just listen to the Council of Nine and to Trump. So they're saying one thing, but actually their message portrays a completely other thing. So very, very bizarre that he's got involved. And then not only has he made a video, he sent me a personal email, right, saying, I think it's really bad that you've made this video. I think you should take it down. I'm like, can you imagine me, Judith, emailing you, right, on a video that you did with someone that I didn't agree with? Can you imagine me having to go, Judith, hi, it's Tony. I don't like the interview that you did with blah blah. I think you should take it down. I mean,
Tony, did you forget to take your medicine?
Yeah, it's like you would. I know what response I'd get with you, and it would be 2 words, and it would start with F and O, right? Right. So, but I just like imagine the mindset, imagine the narcissistic mindset you must be to order someone else right on YouTube to take their video down. Like the guy must have such an elevated ego to even send that email. She's central to this web. She's tying in these new age ideologies in with this whole Trump Q. You know, the fact that you can choose your own timeline, right? If you choose the Trump chart timeline, the 5D, the New Earth timeline, then you're going to live in a utopia. Whereas if you choose the conspiracy timeline, where you actually look at what really is going on, the fact that we're all in lockdown, and you know, there's the fact that I won't say it, the passports, the jab passports already being rolled out in Israel, but that's a negative timeline. But apparently you can choose, right? And you can choose the positive timeline. You know how you can choose? You just think about rainbows and unicorns, and then you're going to be all right.
I love it when they come flying out of my ass when I fart, the unicorns.
And so she's incorporating all this new age BS in with this Q Trump stuff, and you know, obviously there's other things that she promotes in there as well. In that particular video, she says you have to trust the psychic channelers. I forget the actual terminology she uses. It's just generally leading people down a cul-de-sac with it all. I mean, how people are still following her and what she's saying about it when it's clear that nothing's happening, right? It's beyond me. But anyway, you only have to look at the brainwashed comments from her followers and Jeffrey Doughty's followers. I mean, there is literally no discernment with those people going on. So he sends me an email and makes a video. Then she makes a response video. She'll say, I've got issues. You know, I need to do some more inner work, even though I've done 5 years worth of inner work. Right? You know, I've got issues. Right? So she makes that video. Then her creepy husband. Oh my God, he's got that kind of like wet, new agey energy. You know, like he makes a video where he does this really creepy tour of their creepy house and films like all the symbology and stuff that she's got, kind of like passively aggressively mocking, you know, what I was saying in oh, look, here's a butterfly, and oh, we must be blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's kind of like tongue in cheek having a dig at my video, but at the same time trying to debunk it as well. But it's just all so bizarre. I mean, the reaction of them all to a video that had 1,000 views is really, really, really over the top OTT. Really, really bizarre couple of weeks where I've stirred up a hornet's nest, you know, unknowingly really. I just put these videos out, they get a couple of 1,000 views, hopefully they help some people, and that's it. But you know, these people with huge followings have really blown their top. Here's someone with 132,000 subscribers. Here's someone with 50,000 subscribers making videos about me with 7,000. What do you think about that? That's all I really need to say. What I find interesting as well, that there doesn't seem to be anyone coming out, is some of these big names to actually come out and say, hold my hand up, you know, I was wrong, it's BS. That would really help the situation. But there's too much ego. And there's these people that talk about the ego so much on their own channels, if you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. And then when it comes to the time, and you can tell from watching and listening that they kind of know they were wrong. But where's the video to say, look, guys, I was wrong about this. I got caught up in it. Stop following it immediately. You know, it's disempowering. Where are those videos? You know,
they are not there.
I just didn't see those ones coming really, and yeah. So we'll see what happens with it all. Hopefully, it is the end of it, and we can put a fork in that potato now. It's a program.
I explained that to you. Whenever I smell a savior program, I walk away from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so far, I have never been wrong with that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything promoting any kind of savior program. That's what people really need to grasp. Is that any sniff of something's going to come and save us, or you know, some being that we can't verify. The Council of Nine, for example. Arcturians, Pleiadians, Galactic Federation, Ashtar Command, Ascended Masters, Trump, Q. the way that magenta relays her message from the council line, it's so patronising. You humans, you have been used to living away like this, and then like it's so like if a normal person spoke to me like that, I'd be like, don't talk to me like I'm a child. But they are children, like these people that follow them, like consciously they're children because they need that saviour. Dear ones, your time has come to ascend. You are now reaching the new earth.
We have a new earth cage for you.
There is much going on in your planet right now that you shouldn't get caught up in. Yeah, all right, mate. I'm in lockdown here. You're telling me I'm on New Earth?
Yeah, New Earth cage.
Yeah, the New Earth cage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I'm going to miss all the laughs from them. There's a lot of people that I once respected
Yeah.
that have gone full idiot on it. So people say it's really clever. When I look at it, I don't think it's clever. I think it's just fairy tales. It just goes to show how naive some people still are. So I think there is like a natural response that should be when we have the right. If someone attacks you or someone attacks me, we have the God-given right, the natural law right, to kill that person if that person attacks. Mm-hmm. I think there's this mindset that, and I think a lot of it comes from the New Age or spiritual, that violence is bad and we should never get physically aggressive with people. But I don't agree with that. I think that there is a universal law where if children and babies are being murdered and tortured, surely then we have the right to do the same to those people, to protect those children, because we're coming at it from a natural law perspective. Mm.
I know what you mean. On the other hand, energetically, is it a good idea to start a new society with a bloodbath?
Well, the only bloodbath there'll be will be our bloodbath. If we I'm not saying it's going to get to that, but it might get to that. And what are we supposed to do? They're killing us with jabs, and they've got all their military and they've got all the guns, and what are we supposed to do? Just love and light, send them love and light up their way, and just take it. No, I don't think. Yeah,
you cannot reach an NPC with love and light.
No, you can't. And they've got all the weapons, they've got all the tools, they've got all the military, they've got all the chemicals, they've got all the jabs. So at what point do we say, okay, this is we're in the physical domain, so this is we're in physical war, and obviously no one wants it to get to that stage. But I will defend my right to live freely and defend what is being forced to be put in my body. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that stance, because the alternative is I get taken into a concentration camp and forced jabbed, and then I die anyway. The universe wouldn't want that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So,
there is a lot to unravel.
Yeah.
First to unslave the mind, and then to have a pretty good idea how we are going to shape and form this new society and how we want to live.
Yeah, well, I think if we can do it through consciousness, that would be the more preferable way, where we get everyone to not say no, not conform, not doing it. That's a much better way of doing things. But if it gets to that point where it goes beyond that and there's not enough people willing to stand up, then I'm going to defend my life with everything I've got. And if someone's going to come and attack me, then they're going to get it back. Yeah,
I have seen so much nonsense. I have heard about mass arrests at least since 2011.
Right.
When David Wilcock came on the scene and said, his buddy Drake, and he vetted him and he's legit, and mass arrests are around the corner. I'm still waiting for that one.
Yeah, trust the plan.
Mm-hmm. And then this subject of mass arrest that pops up again and again and again, and people swallow it hook, line and sinker.
I know, it's very sad.
Yeah. Yes, it's not that we do not want them to be arrested, but
no, of course,
it's not going to happen that way. So, my dear, I leave you in Mexico. Start your day.
Thank you.
And I hope that all that trouble with the Magenta Pixie crowd and
I enjoy it.
Yeah, it will blow over.
Yeah, it's like water for ducks back to me. I don't care.
Yeah. That's what can I say? Best nothing. So, okay, guys, that was it. Nightflight for today with Tony Sayers. Sorry.
One day you'll get it right.
Yeah, I'm too exhausted from all the renovation that I've been doing. So, and we see you all next time, and hopefully that was the last time that we had to talk about Q, and that it will slowly fizzle out, but who knows? The resilience is there. Maybe we will have a new date. Until next time, bye bye.
All right, bye.